Heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Welcome into the final game of the night, day 4, game 13 of the 2018 Montana-Alberta American Legion Baseball AA Tournament. Chris Stratton as we get ready to go here. And they are announcing the just going over here because I did mess up my order. Alrighty, that's who I missed was Braun. So we'll go ahead and go over our starting lineups now. As I readjust that, I apologize for the hesitation, but when I wrote down my lineups, I skipped over Braun. So we have the Billings Royals and the Lethbridge Elks for the final game on the day. Only 2 games today. Championship tomorrow, Tuesday. I will head to Miles City, and I'll cover the Miles City A tournament as well, Thursday through Sunday. So Wyatt Tumulty to lead off, the center fielder for Lethbridge. Raleigh Furby to hold down second, batting second. Kyle Blower will be the first baseman, batting third. Batting fourth will be Ty Penner in right field. The third baseman, Tori Vasilnak, will bat fifth. Batting sixth is Zach Gorick, the designated hitter. Liam Leach is the left fielder. The catcher, Braun, will bat eighth, and batting ninth is the shortstop, Luke Ankerman. For the Royals, it's Brooks Zimmer in center field to lead off. Jordan Kay, the designated hitter. Jarrett Linewan to bat third in right field. Dawson Smith at first. Dan Blanchard at third base. The catcher, Cole Miller, to bat sixth. Batting seventh is Cade Torgerson. He'll be in left field. The second baseman, Chandler Calcott, will be the second baseman. And batting ninth is Carson Klumpian, the shortstop. So now we'll step aside for the national anthem.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana-Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana-Alberta state tournaments.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their one-third sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN as we get ready for the celebratory or the honorary first pitch. Chris Stratton as we get set up here. Alrighty, so we have the ceremonies taken care of here at Griffin Field, and we are ready to go. As I get set up here, and for some reason I've got more Elks games than I do Royals games. Just checking everything over. Alrighty, now I've got my organization taken care of. I apologize, folks. Had some stuff to take care of between. So these Elks and the Royals played each other to open up the tournament on Saturday afternoon, and it would be a tight one through the first race as the Royals would get the win 6-5 over the Elks. So it should be interesting to see how things wind out for this matchup, as well we've got to see some different pitchers now and a different set of as I try to organize myself once again. I've just got so many papers, so many tournament games, and for some reason I have Elks and Lakers, and it is not Elks and Lakers. So that's what's confusing me. All right, we got this squared away now. So we'll see the second matchup between the Elks and the Lakers. Our plate umpire is Missoula Pool umpire Seth Kitchen. Was messing with him a little bit between games. As we get ready to go, and it is Wyatt Tamalti to step in. And everybody fired up and ready to go. First pitch is at 7 p.m. exactly. Last game went just under 2 hours. Connor Polkowski on the bump, and the second pitch will be ball 2. So 2-0 on the count. And Tumulty's going to have this one over the shortstop's head. It's going to roll, and Wyatt Tumulty will find himself on to start the game. So now we go to Raleigh Furby, the second baseman. Scarlet's got the big win over the Lakers in the first game. 16 runs earned in the 5th inning alone. 23 batters as we have a ball pitch thrown to Raleigh Furby, the second baseman. Tumulty steps away from first. Smoke starting to push in here again. The breeze did blow everything off. This one's popped up, and Dawson Smith at first base will put it in the glove for out number 1. So we go to Kyle Bloor, number 8, the first baseman for the Elks. Lethbridge coming in as the number 6 seed. Royals, number 3, and the first pitch will be a strike to Bloor. So Connor Polkowski for the Royals. Get to this time of the tournament and, well, the pitching staff slows down. Here's the pitch, swung on for strike 2. So 1 down, 1 on. Opening frame of the 7 p.m. game. We know the Scarlets have moved on. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on, fouled off. Keeps the batter alive at 0-2. The Royals, the only undefeated team on the tournament. They had a tight one against the Scarlets last night, ended up squeezing it out to continue on their win streak. And this one will be batted out, picked up by the second baseman. The throw to first is on schedule, and that is out number 2. Runner at first will advance to second. And we come to Ty Penner. Ty Penner, the home run hitter yesterday for the Royals, or for the Elks, and he's the only one I've seen to go to the distance to put it over the wall in center field. He put it over the S in Kalispell in center field yesterday. And settling in with 2 outs and a runner at second. The pitch to Penner will be inside for a ball. Torin Vasilnak in the on-deck circle. The pitch slides over the plate to even us out at 1. So Penner will settle in. A little controversy yesterday against Great Falls when Penner hit the home run, as we'll have ball 2. The Great Falls manager thought that Penner's right foot was out of the box or on the edge of the box, so he would come out, and parents and fans on the side, on this side where the Great Falls boys were at as we get strike 2 on the foul tip, they were, for the first couple innings before Penner did hit the home run, saying that he was standing outside the box. So 2-2 on the count. And the pitch will slide over the plate, and Polkowski will ring up Penner to finish out the side. The Elks get one on. They leave them there, and we go to the bottom of the first scoreless. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at mpsn406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. mpsn.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Scoreless between the Elks and the Royals. A rematch from day one where the Royals got by 6-5 over the Elks. Winner moves on to play the Scarlets tomorrow for a championship. And on the bump is Nathan Ryder of Lethbridge. Leading off will be Brooke Zimmer. It's Zimmer, Kay, and Linewan for the Royals. It's been a gorgeous tournament up until today, the smoke moving in. Here in Montana, summertime means fire season, and well, August is usually the start of that season. And on the eve of August, we're smoked in here with fires in the area. We do have one up by Libby, but there's a couple other small ones that are pushing as well. And that's what brings in the smoke. So we're ready for Brooke Zimmer, the center fielder. And the pitch by Ryder will be over the plate for strike one. Jaden Kay in the on-deck circle. Inning number 1 of the 7 p.m. game. Here's the pitch. And we'll have an even count at 1. Brooke Zimmer was the pitcher on the mound yesterday for the win over the Scarlets. The pitch. And Zimmer's going to slice on it. Shortstop will get a glove. The throw to first is on schedule, but not in time. And the runner will reach off the hit. So we go to Jaden Kay, the designated hitter, with a runner on and no outs. Both teams putting a runner on. The Royals putting the leadoff batter on as well as the Elks. Here's the right pitch, and showing bunt is Kay. We'll have ball 1. Jarrett Linewan in the on-deck circle for the Royals. Brian Benjamin, the manager for the Royals, at third base. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be fouled off. So we go even on the count to Kay. Got to know Benjamin a little bit last year as they throw to first. I cover Missoula Maverick baseball, and well, in May, usually on Mother's Day, there is Mother's Day weekend, there's a series with the Royals and Scarlets in Billings with the Mavericks, and usually Post 22 comes over. Here's the pitch, and it's across the chin for ball 2. Post 22 out of Rapid City usually gets in on that. There's a doubleheader on Saturday. That's the Scarlets and the Royals, and then Sunday Post 22 gets into it. Here's the high pitch to get us to 3-1 now to Zimmer. 1 out, 1 on. And the throw to first. But Benjamin, a very cool cat. When I came over last year for that little series, He messed with me quite a bit, ribbing me and keeping me on edge. So the second batter will be walked to put runners at first and second for the Royals with no outs. That moves us to the right fielder, Jarrett Linewan. Right fielder, Jarrett Linewan, and the catcher, Skylar Braun, is going to go ahead and go out and check in with Ryder. And Seth Kitchen will come out. Seth, part of the Missoula pool, as I mentioned earlier, for umpiring. We've got a good group of officials in the state of Montana, and they've done a good job here this weekend. Anytime there's a question on any type of call, they get together, discuss it, and see who's going to prevail, cooler heads. You know how that goes. Ryder with the pitch, and that's going to slide across the plate for strike one. So no outs on the board with runners at first and second. And the 0-1 pitch in the glove. And the batter will be tagged to load the bases up for the Royals with no outs. So a grounder to the shortstop with a throw that was off target. Puts a runner at first to lead off. Jaden Kay with a walk, and now a hit by pitch to load him up with no outs, and we go to Dawson Smith, the first baseman. And that first series this year that the Mavericks had in Billings with the Billings teams in Post 22, I was watching Dawson Smith the first night against Post 22, and last year I liked the young man. He was coming on really well. But watching him that first Saturday night on Mother's Day weekend this year, even more impressed. He really matured into a good player. 10 seniors, I think, on this crew for the Royals as it's fouled off for strike one. 1-1 on the count with loaded bases and no outs. Opening frame. Smith with a deep breath. Ryder leaning over to get the pitch, and it's on its way. This one's going to be popped up down the first base line. It's heading towards the dugout, and it will be out of play for strike two. Nice job by Braun. One-two on the count now to the first baseman. Skylar Braun, though, behind the plate has played very well. He's kept majority of everything in front of him. There have been a couple of things that slipped by, but for the most part, he's kept everything in front of him. Here's the 1-2. And Smith is going to send this one into center field. Tamalte's back there searching for it. He'll put it in the glove. The runner at third will tag, and the Royals will have a run on the board on the sac fly. So 1 on now, or 2 on now. And we go to Blanchard. So 2 outs on the board, and I missed what transpired. And Dan Blanchard stands in the box, and the first pitch will be across the plate for strike one. So Braun and Ryder will have a conversation. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. So the runner at the plate was out, and the run backed off the board. Runner did not touch the plate on the way across home, and we'll have an inside pitch for ball one. So Blanchard to settle in with an even count at 1. And Blanchard will put this one down the first base line for strike 2. Got to touch the base for it to count, folks. Ryder with the pitch now. And it'll be upstairs to even the count out at 2. Cole Miller in the on-deck circle for the Royals. Ryder leads in to get the pitch. And the 2-2. No, he's going to step off the rubber. Runner at second had a lead. Smoke's messing with the vocals just a little bit, but we'll battle through. Here's the pitch. And the check swing will keep us at 2-2. Ryder now with the stretch. Runners at first and second, and the pitch is going to be hit into right field. Lots of air underneath it, and it's in the glove. That's the side. So the Royals thought they were going to get one, but runner did not touch, so they leave 2 on, and we go to the top of the second, scoreless. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is the proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton as we go to the top of the second inning with Torin Vasilnak, the third baseman. He's going to send this one deep. It's got some leg. It is back, but in the glove of the left fielder, and we have out number 1 on the inning. So we go to Zach Gorick. That was Torin Vasilnak that just popped that one off, and now Zach Gorick, the designated hitter. So Gorick settling in. These two teams faced each other opening day, third game of the day. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off for strike 1. It was a tight game through. Royals would get the win. Scoreless for the first 2. Elks would strike blood first. They would earn 3 runs earn 1 run in the third, 3 in the fifth, as we have the pitch on the way, and we'll have an even count at 1 to the designated hitter. Then in the 5th inning, the Elks would add 3 more on to make it 4-0. The low pitch will get us ball 2. And then in the 6th inning, that's where the Royals showed up. They earned 2 runs in the 6th, and the winning run, the walk-off, in the 4th. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be into the glove of the shortstop. Carson Klumpian with the hop to get the out. And that's 2 outs on the board. So we go to the left fielder, Liam Leach now. And the first pitch to Leach will be over the plate for strike 1. 2 outs, top of the second inning. Low pitch will get us even at 1. Billings Scarlets move on in the 4 o'clock game with a devastating win over the host Kalispell Lakers, and this one will be fouled off to get us to strike 2. 16 runs earned in the 5th inning, 22 total batters on the inning, 3 pitchers, not including the starting pitcher on the inning. Lakers trying to get through it, but just not enough, and the 10-run rule gets them in 5. This one's out to the left fielder, and that's the side. So 1, 2, 3 for the Elks. We go to the bottom of the second, looking for the first run of the game. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Scoreless, and Royals and Elks fans chanting across the field at each other. Royals, they get fired up at these games. We've got Scarlet fans in here with the Elks, rooting on the Elks. So if the Elks win this game, that'll put both the Royals and the Elks with the same record, and we'd have to take a look to see how the scenario would break down. The Royals win straight out. We'll just have our championship game at 4 o'clock, and it would be battle for Billings for a state title. Scarlets really coming on at the end of the season. They struggled at first through the first part of the season, found themselves in the lower part of the seedings, and then about 2/3 away to the season, the spark happened, and, well, here they are. Leading off on the inning for the Royals will be their catcher, Cole Miller. So Miller to settle in, the 6, 7, 8 batter scheduled on the inning. Here's the pitch, and it'll be outside for a ball. Seth Kitchen, our plate umpire. For tonight's game. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 2. Nathan Ryder on the bump. Each pitcher with a hit under their belt. Royals looking for the first run. Here's the pitch, and that'll slide over the plate for strike 1. So Ryder will get himself into the pitch count at 2-1. And this is how the first game went between these two teams. First 2 innings scoreless. It's usually and we'll have an even count, or we'll have 3-1 now. Usually takes a few, at least one plate appearance for you to get used to a pitcher, sometimes 2. Here's the pitch, and we'll have a walk to lead the inning off. So Miller will be walked. Put a runner at first with no outs, and we come to Cade Torgerson, the left fielder. Torgerson with the play in left field to cash out the last inning. And Torgerson showing bunt. He's going to put it down the third base line. The throw to first is there. And the sac bunt does its job as the runner is at second with 1 out. So now we go to Chandler Callicott. And this is the first time we've seen Callicott on the weekend. 1 out, runner at second for the Royals. Here's the pitch, and Callicott will let it go by for strike one. I didn't get the umpires for this game, as they were giving me a sheet on the day, but today we didn't get one. I was able to get it yesterday because I caught the score guy. I do know Seth Kitchen because he is part of the Missoula crew, and that's lucky for me as he's the plate umpire. This one's going to be sliced over. They'll into right field, and with runners on the corners, the Royals will have a threat at third and 2 hits on the board. And the bottom of the order at the plate now, Carson Klumpian with 1 out. Royals with runners at first and third. Ryder with the stretch. And this one will have contact. Second baseman's coming forward. He'll hop between the second baseman. Runner from third will come home. He will stomp on the plate this time. And with 1 out, the Lakers get on the board 1-0. We go to the top of the order to Brooks Zimmer, and Zimmer's going to send this one into center field. Tumulty will come up on it, and it's in the glove of the left fielder for out number 2. They'll get the runner at second as well, and the turn is played on the double play. So the side is done. The Royals, they leave 1, they score 1, and we go back to the top of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN as we're at the bottom of the order for the Lethbridge Elks as they're taking on the Billings Royals for an opportunity to move on to the championship tomorrow. And it's Skylar Braun, the catcher, and Polkowski's first pitch will be across the shins for ball 1. So Braun and Anchorman, the bottom of the order, due up. Anchorman in the on-deck circle on the third base line. And we'll be even at 1 now on the count. In that first game, the Elks would get 5 runs off of 6 hits, 1 error committed, and 3 left on, as we'll have strike 2. For the Royals, it would be 6 runs off 6 hits. And this one's bounced down the line, picked up by the third baseman, secured, and the throw is on target for out number 1. That takes us to the bottom of the order to number 5. Luke Anchorman. And the Scarlet Boys now moving in as they're sitting down below the camera here. 1-0 on the count, and this one will be hit out. Second baseman will bobble it, but he will make the throw on target, and the punch out at first for out number 2. That swings us to the top of the order. And the first pitch to Tumulty will be across the plate for strike 1. So the Scarlets in, watching to see who they're going to face. This one's going to be bounced out. Grabbed by the shortstop. The throw to first is over. And we have our first error of the game as the runner will make his way to second. And the Royals will have an error. Tumulty reaching off of the error.
How about number 3, Rodney Kirby? Number 3.
So Raleigh Furby now. And the first pitch to Furby will be a ball. Kyle Bloor goes to the on-deck circle with 2 outs and a runner at second. And we'll have strike 1. Connor Polkowski. Here's the 1-1. And Furby being patient, letting it go by for ball 2. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 3. So Polkowski will fall behind on the count at 3-1 with 2 outs, and Tumulty at second. Bloor in the on-deck circle awaiting his turn. And this one will walk the batter. So each pitcher walking a batter here in the game. And that'll take us to Kyle Bloor. Bloor had some time on the mound yesterday against the Chargers, as Thomas Little would have a shoulder injury part of the way through the second. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be straight up in the air. Dawson Smith says it's mine. He'll come up, and it's in the glove. That's the side. So the Elks, good effort with 2-1, but they'll leave them there. We go to the bottom of the third. Royals 1, Elks 0. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field for the 2018 Montana-Alberta American Legion AA State Tournament. Final game of Day 4. Lethbridge Elks, Billings Royals. Royals lead 1-0, bottom of the third. It is the 2-3-4 batters scheduled on the inning. Jaden Kay to lead off, Jarrett Linewan in the on-deck circle, and Dawson Smith in the hole.
Nathan Ryder on the bump for Lethbridge. He's allowed 1 run off of 3 hits, hit 1 and walked 2 so far in the game. So Kay will settle in, doesn't wear batting gloves. It's kind of a trend that I've noticed this year more than before, and it might be just because I'm getting acclimated into Legion baseball, but the first pitch will be over the plate for strike 1 by Ryder. But it seems like there's less players that hit with batting gloves, as Kay is going to put this one straight up in the air over second base. It's in the glove, and that is out number 1. So we go to the right fielder, Jarrett Linewand. Linewand waits for the pitch, and it will be over the plate for strike 1. So Ryder with a strike pitch on the first pitch, the first 2 batters of the game. Of the inning. 0-1 on the count with 1 out. Here's the pitch, and it's low. Gets us even at 1. Linewand would be hit by a pitch to get himself on. That would put runners at, that would load the bases up, I should say, in the first inning. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 2. Dawson Smith in the on-deck circle with 1 out and nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be popped foul. It's going to land just past, almost onto the Royals bus. Down the first base line there. And we'll have strike 2. So 2-2 on the count. Linewand in that first game would go 0 for 3. Levi Abbott on the bump for game 1. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 3 to fill up the count. Ryder with the pitch. And hesitating was Linewand, but he will get the walk to put a runner at first with 1 out.
Now batting, number 20, Dawson Smith. Number 20.
So we come to the first baseman, Dawson Smith. Throw to first. Smith waiting for his first pitch of the inning. And Smith is going to send this one into the gap down the right field line. Tumulty will come over from center, put it in the glove. The runner will hold, and that is out number 2. So we go to Dan Blanchard. Ryder will slide the first pitch over the plate. And the Royals are going to go ahead and move their bus now. That one was just a little bit too close. Here's the 0-1, and the throw to first is on target, but the runner will stand back up. Cole Miller in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and a runner at first. They'll throw back over there. Linewand over at first off of the walk, and Ryder paying attention to him. So Blanchard now ready, and we'll have the 0-1. It'll take us even. Blanchard, this is the first game he's played in. And the pitch upstairs will get us ball 2. The first game on the weekend, I should say. I'll double check my stats, though. And that is correct. I would imagine that's because they have Polkowski, and we'll have strike 2. Because Polkowski is on the bump. Blanchard playing at third, and that's where Polkowski usually plays. And we'll have a 3-2. 2 outs and a runner at first here in the bottom of the third. Royals with a 1-0 lead over the Elks. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to go, and that's a walk to put runners at first and second now.
Now batting, number 7, Cole Miller.
Second walk of the inning for Ryder. It'll be the 4th of the game. And we come to Cole Miller, the catcher. And Braun will come out and check in with Ryder. We'll have the the A state tournament. It starts tomorrow in Miles City. I'll be here to do the championship game. I'll jump in the car and drive to Miles City tomorrow night, and we'll do the Thursday through Sunday games at the A tournament. So if you know somebody that is on the A squad, well, the Missoula Prep Sports Network will have coverage of the A tournament in Miles City as well. Runners at first and second. 2 outs, and the pitch is going to get away from Braun. And the runners will advance to second and third. So 1-0 on the count. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Ryder now with the stretch and the 1-0. And we'll have strike 1. Miller walked his first at-bat. He'd be the second walk of the game. It would lead off the second inning. Here's the 1-1. And Seth Kitchen says strike 2. So Ryder coming back with a pair of strikes after throwing a ball pitch with 2 outs. Cade Torgerson awaiting his turn in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-2. And Ryder will strike out his first batter of the game to finish the side. The Royals hang 2 on. We go to the top of the 4th, 1-0 Royals. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half-pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton, Kalispell, Montana, as we go to the top of the 4th inning between the Lethbridge Elks and the Billings Royals. Elks win. They stay alive. Royals they win. They stay undefeated and face the Scarlets. Connor Polkowski on the hill for the Royals, and it is Ty Penner to lead off the inning. So the 4, 5, 6 batters scheduled on the inning. Polkowski will have a low pitch for ball 1. Penner with 2 home runs on the tournament, as we'll have ball 2. Put one over the center field fence against Great Falls yesterday, and then one over the left field fence, as we'll have ball 3 by Polkowski. That was against the Senators. And they'll go ahead and walk Penner to put a runner at first. And that'll be the second walk of the game for Polkowski. So we go to Torin Vasnak, the third baseman. Polkowski will throw to first, and that was a quick gun over to first. Dawson Smith, the first baseman, on top of it. The pitch, and that one will be a ball. So Polkowski, 5 pitches on the inning, 5 of them outside the plate. Penner steps away from first, and the pitch. And Penner, he was stuck out there for a moment on the ball pitch, and Cole Miller not able to pick the ball up and make the gun down the first base line. That might have been the first out of the inning had he been able to control the ball. Penner, though, a lot of arm and leg. Here's the 2-0. And we'll have strike 1. Zach Gorick in the on-deck circle. And this one will be sent into right field. Back, and that one's gone. Vasselnack with a 2-run homer. And that will put the Elks on the board, 2-1 over the Royals. Now we go to Zach Gorick. And Gorick will swing for a foul ball for strike 1. Gorick to settle in. 0-1 on the count. And this one will be golfed. This time the shortstop cannot get to it. And Gorick will be on at first for the Elks with no outs here in the top of the 4th inning. And we come to the left fielder, Liam Leach. Polkowski now checking the runner at first. Bunt laid down the third base line will be picked up. The throw to first, and that's out number 1. The sac bunt, though, moving the runner from first to second. And we go to Skylar Braun. So Braun to step to the plate with 1 out and a runner at second. Pitch. It'll be high for a ball. And we do have action going on in the bullpen for the Royals. It looks like number 17. As we'll have ball 2. That would be Sam Evenson warming up in the first baseline bullpen. So 2-0 on the count, 1 out, and runner at second. Skylar Braun lets it ride by, and we get 3-0. So Polkowski getting behind here in the fourth. Luke Ankerman in the on-deck circle. The pitch. And we'll have a walk. But runners at first and second with 1 out now. And that's going to bring Benjamin out. It looks like Evenson will come in. And Polkowski's done. Yep, Benjamin's going to reach for the ball, and that's it. So with runners at first and second, we'll step aside while the new pitcher will warm up. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field as we are in the top of the 4th inning, where the Lethbridge Elks have earned 2 runs to take a 1-run lead over the Billings Royals, and a switch on the mound. Sam Evenson in, Connor Polkowski is done. So Evenson to come in with runners at first and second and 1 out. And the first pitch by Evenson will be a ball to Ankerman. Luke Ankerman, the bottom of the order for Lethbridge. And we'll have strike 1. So Evenson coming in and going even on the second pitch. Here's the 1-1. Bunt showing, and we'll have ball 2. Ankerman, ground out to second, his first at bat. Here's the pitch. And it'll be fouled off to even the count at 2. So for Connor Polkowski, 3 1/3 innings, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 2 runs off of 3 hits, 53 pitches, 29 of them sliding over the plate. The big one, though, is the Vassilnak home run for 2 runs to give the Elks the lead here in the 4th. And this one will be reached for. It's high down the first base line. Smith says he can get to it, and he will for out number 2. So we swing to the top of the order with 2 outs and 2 on to the center fielder, Wyatt Tamalti. So Tamalti to settle in. Runners at first and second take their lead. And the low pitch will be a ball. Runners are going to hold. For Tamalti, line drive into left to get him on the first at bat. He reached off an error with a ground out to the shortstop, the only error on the game. Here's the pitch, and swung on. And we'll be even at 1. Sam Evenson wanting the pitch, and now he gets it. Swung on, and Tamalti will put this one down the third base line. It's out of play and just out of reach of the left fielder. Gets a strike 2. So 1-2 on the count to the center fielder. For Tamalti against the Royals in Game 1, he would be 0 for 4. Struck out his first and second and fourth times. Had a sac bunt his third at bat. So we go to a 1-2 count with 2 outs and runners at first and second. 2 runs earned on the inning. And we'll have an even count on 2. Haven't seen Evenson on the bump yet for the Royals. Here's the pitch, and we'll have a full count now. Royals fans on the far side not happy with the call. The umpire would have to get after the Royals fans last night a couple of times. Here's the 3-2. Runners are going to go, and this one's going to be smacked into center field. It's back. It's got some length. It's back there, but it's in the glove, and that will retire the side, leaving 2 on for the Elks. We go to the bottom of the 4th with the Elks leading 2-1. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half-pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning with the Lethbridge Elks leading the Royals 2-1. Getting 2 runs off of a home run in the top of the inning. For the Elks, it is Nathan Ryder on the bump. And the bottom of the order for the Royals, 7, 8, 9 batters, Cade Torgerson, Chandler Calicott, and Carson Klumpian. So we get set here as Ryder warms up and Torgerson comes to the plate. So the Scarlets move on in the first game today with a devastating win over the host Lakers, 17-1. It was 16 runs earned in the 5th inning. And the throw to second to get us going, as Torgerson makes his way to the plate. So Ryder ready for the left-handed batter in Torgerson. And the first pitch will get away from Braun for ball one. Royals have already changed up their pitcher in the top of the fourth. Ryder pitching through. You get to this part of the tournament. This was going to bounce past Ryder. The shortstop will pick it up on the roll. The throw to first is on target, and that's out number one. So we go to the number 8 spot batter, Chandler Calicott, the second baseman, and he'll settle in. And Ryder will have it low for ball one. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball two to the second baseman. Calicott would get on in the second inning off a line drive to right field. Here's the 2-0, and he'll be tagged in the backside to put a runner at first with one out. That'll be the second HBP of the game for Ryder. And we go to the bottom of the order to Carson Klumpian, the shortstop. Here's the pitch, and he's going to send this one into right. Runner's going to advance to second, and with one out, the Royals are in business with a hit. And now we go to the top of the order to Brooks Zimmer, the center fielder. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch, and we'll have a ball. Ryder nods at the pitch from Braun, and the stretch will be upstairs for ball two. Zimmer is a tough zone for pitchers. Six, 7. Him and Sam Evenson at 6'7". And Zimmer's going to send this one deep into right field. It's got some leg on it. Back, and it's in the glove of the right fielder. Does he hold on as he runs into the fence? No! They say safe. Runners are going to come around from second and third, and the Royals will tie it up. And they're going to mark it as a hit. So the Royals tie it up at 2, with runners at second and third now, and one out. And we go to Jaden Kay, the designated hitter. So Seth Kitchen taking a moment here. Ty Penner, the right fielder, coming off the fence, and I think he wanted to make sure he was all right. So now Ryder is ready to go as Kitchen is set in behind the catcher. And the first pitch will come across the plate for strike one to Jaden Kay. Jaden Kay, the designated hitter, walked his first at bat, and he would pop one out over the second baseman. The last at bat, that would be the first out of the inning in the third. And he'll let this one go by for strike 2. So watches both pitches go by for 0-2 on the count. And we'll have ball 1. Jarrett Linewan stands in the on-deck circle for the Royals with one out, runners at second and third. And this one will be knocked into center field. Tumulty's trying to get back there. Can he get to it in time? No! Runners will advance from second and third now. On his way home, runner from first is around. And that's a triple for Kay to bring 2 in. And the Royals regain the lead 4-2. And Okawa is on his way out to the mound with a runner at third. And Ryder will be done, so the Elks making a change on the bump. We'll be back right after this with the pitching change.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is the proud sponsor of sport on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN as we have the changes in the book now. And I'm trying to put together stats here for Ryder. It's Raleigh Furby on the bump now. The designated hitter is gone as Zach Gorick goes to second since Furby slid over to the pitcher's mound. With one out and a runner at third, the Royals earned 3 runs off of that hit. I did not mark that down correctly. I said 2, but it was 3 runs, so they take a 4-2 lead. So for Ryder, as Jarrett Linewan steps in, the right fielder for the Royals, and the first pitch by Furby will come across the plate for strike 1. For Nathan Ryder, it'd be 3 1/3 innings, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, 2 hit by pitches, 4 runs earned off of 6 hits, as we'll have a swing for strike 2. 59 total pitches, 33 of which slid over the plate. So here in the bottom of the fourth, the Royals take the lead, and the foul tip will keep the batter alive at 0-2. 4-2. If the Royals win, we'll have the Scarlets and the Royals playing for a state title tomorrow at 4. Royals trying to move through undefeated. Here's the 0-2, and we'll have ball one. Should be interesting tomorrow, though, if these Royals do move on against the Scarlets. It was a hairy game last night. And this check swing will bounce to the second baseman, and that'll be out number 2. Runner at third will stay. And we go to Dawson Smith now. Dawson Smith settling in, and here's the first pitch. Slides across the plate for strike one. Dawson Smith 0 for 2, a fly out to center field both times he's been at the plate. Each one moving a little deeper, though. Kind of have the feeling that Smith is due for a shot. Here's the 1-1 by Furby. And Smith will let that one go by for ball one. The pitch. And we'll go 2-2. Runner's going to go. Nope, he's going to hold. Braun doing a good job of cleaning that one up. As we go 3-1 on the count to the first baseman. One of the Scarlets players wearing a Griffey jersey, a Mariners Griffey jersey. This one's going to bounce right to Furby. He'll make the throw to first, and that is the side. So the Royals get 3, they leave 1, and we go to the top of the 5th. 4-2 Royals over the Elks. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are in the top of the 5th inning where the Billings Royals lead the Lethbridge Elks 4-2. Just had a visit from one of my favorite Missoulians. That would be Raphael Roberts. You might know, if you're a Grizz fan, you might know his boys. His oldest son, Ben Roberts, played some baseball and then wide receiver for the Grizzlies football program. Had a chance in the professionals. His youngest son, Mitch Roberts, a star quarterback at Sentinel High School, and now, from what I hear, too deep on the receiving side, receiving core for the Grizzlies, and probably get some burn in on the special team side. And then, he's got a daughter, Olivia Roberts, who plays basketball. I believe she's still at Wyoming. Leading off now for the Elks is their pitcher, Raleigh Furby, the 2-3-4 batter scheduled on the inning. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be swung on. Fly out to right field, getting on the horse and in the glove for out number 1 is the right fielder. Jarrett Linewant tracking that one down for out number 1. That takes us to Kyle Bloor. the first baseman. Here's the pitch by Evenson, and it's fouled off for strike one. Sam Evenson would come in the fourth inning, a third of the way through, and take over for Polkowski after 2 runs were given up and a walk. Benjamin wanting to keep this one so he can keep his bub, and this one's going to get past the third baseman. And that will put a runner on for the Elks. So we come to Ty Penner now. One out, one on. Ty Penner's got 3 homers on the tournament, putting him all 3 spots. And he's going to foul this one off for strike one. He's put one over the left wall, the center wall, and the right field wall. So he has no particular fancy on where he wants the ball to go when he does hit it over the fence. Accomplished hitter. I remember him from last year. He was an accomplished hitter. Here's the pitch, and we'll have an even count at 1. So Sam Evenson coming in and shutting the door down, or shutting the door on the Elks in the 4th inning to hold them to just 2 runs. And we'll have ball 2 by Evenson. Gets tough this time of the tournament when it comes to the pitching staff, which is the most important part of the defensive side of the ball. I was talking to a fan in between games, as Penner will let that one go by for ball 3. And he made the comment, and I completely agree, in order to make a deep run on the tournament, you do have to, or win the tournament, you do have to have 4 or 5 good pitchers. That's how the Missoula Mavericks did it last year, winning the state title. Here's the pitch, and they'll walk the batter, put runners at first and second now for the Elks. That's only the 3rd walk of the game for the Royals, the first one for Evenson. And with 1 out, we have runners at first and second, and Torin Vasilnak, who hit a home run his last at-bat in the 4th inning. That's how we got the 2 runs on the board for the Elks. Here's the pitch, and Evenson will have one low for a ball. Zach Gorick goes to the on-deck circle. He's now the second baseman and no longer the designated hitter with the switch out on the pitcher's mound. The 1-0, and this one's going to be pinged foul up over the first baseline dugout to even us out at 1, and we do have movement in the Royals bullpen now as a new pitcher is warming up. But back to the Mavericks winning the state tournament last year, that's exactly how they did it. Mavericks having a stable full of pitchers last year. 4 good ones, and then a couple of 4 excellent ones, I should say, and a couple of good ones right behind. But when you have 3 of your 5 main pitchers go to the college level, the 4th one having the opportunity but turning it down and going to school, that tells you why you have a state title. Low pitch gets us to ball 2. And you got Nick Jovetic, and at the University of San Francisco, he was the ace. Dylan Barkley at MSU Billings, he was right behind. Andy Brooks, who I believe is at Sioux Falls. This one's going to be hit over the second baseline. Runner's going to go ahead and come around from second on his way home to third, and the Elks will get themselves another run to make it 4-3 with runners at first and second with 1 out. So we go to Zach Gorick. And then you got Ryan McHugh, who was part of that pitching staff for the Mavericks. He went to MSU for engineering and turned down offers, the way I understand it, to play baseball. at a few other colleges. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to be fouled on the first base line. Smith thinks he can get to it, but it's going to be off the fence in the bullpen. And we'll have strike one. Zach Gorick at the plate. He's 1 for 2. A line drive to the shortstop on his first. A line drive to left field that would get him on. So 0-1 on the count. And then when you have a closer like Ricky Stevens, though, going into the military, as we'll have strike two on a foul ball, just about the same line as the last one. Actually landed on the netting in the batting cages down the first base line. So 0-2 with one out, runners at first and second. That's how you get to a state title, and most of these teams, they are working through their pitching staff now. And the 0-2 pitch will be high for ball one. Zach Gorick in the first matchup, 1 for 3. To open up the tournament. One out, runners at first and second. And that one goes by to get us even at 2. Sam Evenson trying to work through the inning. They do have a new pitcher warming up in the bullpen. I'm trying to get a bead on the number. Looks like maybe number 6. If so, that's Connor Hunter. 2-2, pitch swung on, and he'll get the batter swinging for out number 2. They want to count 29 pitches for, and Benjamin's going to head out, and Connor Hunter is jogging out of the bullpen, so that means Evenson's probably done, as they're going to try to save him for tomorrow as well. And here comes Connor Hunter. So we'll step aside with 2 outs and runners at first and second right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN, Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN as we have the pitching change on the mound. It is Connor Hunter coming in for the Royals. So Sam Evenson done. He would pitch 2/3 of the inning in the 4th, 2/3 here in the 5th. 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 1 run earned off of 2 hits. 29 total pitches, 17 of which slid over the plate. And the first batter that Hunter will face is Liam Leach, the left fielder. So with 2 outs and runners at first and second for the Elks, they've earned 1 run here in the top of the fifth. They're looking to earn some more to retake the lead. And the pitch. That one's going to slide outside of the plate on the left-handed batter for ball one. So Leach 0 for 2, had a sac bunt his last at bat against the Elks on Saturday. He would go 1 for 3 as we'll have ball two. Cole Miller, the catcher, holding that mitt just an extra second, giving Seth Kitchen a good look to see where that ball came from. 2-0 on the count. And that one will slide over the plate. That's the zone that Hunter was looking for. Skylar Braun in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Here's the 2-1. Swung on. This one's going to roll out. Second baseman will pick it up on the hop. The throw to first is on target, and that's the side. So the Elks will get 1. They'll leave 2, and it's 4-3 Royals going to the bottom of the 5th. We'll have you right back after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field for the 2018 Montana-Alberta American Legion AA State Tournament. The Billings Royals lead the Lethbridge Elks 4-3 in the bottom of the 5th, scheduled for 7 in the game. All tournament games, 7 innings long. And leading off will be Dan Blanchard, the third baseman. So the 5, 6, 7 batters scheduled on the inning. Blanchard to settle in. And the pitch by Furby will be over the plate for strike 1. The 0-1. And we'll get strike 2. So Furby coming in the 4th inning after 3 runs were earned by the Royals. And Blanchard will foul this one off. Keeps him alive at 0-2. Blanchard with a walk his last at bat. He would fly out to right field to finish out the first inning, and he's going to send this one a little hop in front of the left fielder, and the Royals will have a runner on to lead the inning.
Now batting, number 7, Cole Miller.
And we go to Cole Miller. Miller to settle in. Runner at first takes his lead. No outs. Furby will throw over there. And Blanchard will dive back in. Scarlett's in watching the game, seeing who they're going to face tomorrow. Showing bunt, and this one will be rolled back at us for strike 1. Miller struck out his last at bat. to finish out the 4th inning. Actually, that would be the 3rd inning. He was walked to start the 2nd. Earned a run off of it. Bunt laid down. This one's going to roll to Furby. He'll pick it up. The throw to second to get the fielder's choice. And the foot was on the bag. They will punch out the leadoff runner on the fielder's choice for out number 1.
Now batting number 2, Cade Torgerson. Number 2.
So we go to Cade Torgerson, and he's going to foul the first one off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1, and that one will ride by for a ball. Sun making its way to the western horizon here in Kalispell. It's been a smoky day on the eve of August, which usually means fire season in Montana, as this one's going to be taken into center field. Tumulty will come up and put it in the glove. Runner at first will have to make a way back, as Tumulty will have the rocket from center field, and that's 2 down. So we go to Chandler Calicott.
Number 5, Chandler Calicott. Number 5.
So Calicott settles in with the runner at first and 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. Calicott hit by a pitch his last at bat, earned him a run back in the 4th inning. And he had a line drive to right field, as we'll have strike 2. His first at bat back in the 2nd inning. The 0-2 now. And we'll have ball 1 to the second baseman. 2 outs, runner at first, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and Furby will strike out the batter on the inning. Leaves 1 on for the Royals. They hold on 4-3. We go to the top of the 6th inning with the Elks looking to earn another run to tie it up. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Welcome to the 6th inning, where the Lethbridge Elks and the Billings Royals are playing for an opportunity to go to the championship game tomorrow. And it's the Elks' turn up for their turn. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the order for the Elks. That's what I was trying to spit out. Skylar Braun, the 8-spot batter, to start things off. And trying to get my whiteout to work here, and it won't. Got to fight with everything today. That's all right. So Skylar Braun to start off. It is Connor Hunter on the bump for the Royals. He came in to finish out the last inning, and Hunter's first pitch to Braun will be hit, picked up by the shortstop. The throw to first is rocketed over. Smith has to reach, and it's going to get by.
Runner's going to reach off the air, and that's the second one today by the Royals. And we go to Luke Ankerman, the 9-spot batter. So Braun reaching off the air. Overthrow. The throw to second, and it's going to be knocked down by the shortstop. Good move. So just push that one to the ground, keeping it from rolling into center field and allowing the runner to advance. Here's the pitch, and bunt showing. It'll be upstairs for ball one. For Ankerman, he is 0 for 2. Ground out to second and a pop out to the first baseman on a foul ball. His last at bat. Here's the 1-0. Bunt laid down the third base line. Hunter will pick it up. The throw to first, and that will be out. Number 2 as the runner advances to third. The sac bunt. Actually, that's out number 1. Sac bunt doing its job. And we swing to the top of the order. And we swing to the order, top of the order to Wyatt Tumulty with 1 out and a runner at third. Tying run at third here in the top of the 6th. And we'll have strike 1 to Tumulty. Tumulty, line drive to left to get him on in the first inning to start things off, and we'll be even at 1 on the pitch. He would reach off an error his second at bat in the third inning, grounded to shortstop, and then a fly out to center to finish out the fourth inning. Here's the pitch, and Tumulty will have this one over the shortstop's head. It'll roll to center field. That'll bring the runner home from third, and the Elks tie it up at 4 with 1 out. So we go to Raleigh Furby, and the first pitch to Furby will slide across the plate for strike 1. 1 out, runner at first, 1 run earned so far to tie it up at 4. Connor Hunter on the bump. They'll throw to first, and now we have a new pitcher in the bullpen. Looks like Atticus Bryan over there warming up. 0-1 on the count. Swung on. It does get contact. And that'll be strike 2. For Furby, he would pop out down the first base line. Foul, his first at bat. Walked his second and had a fly out down into right field. The throw back to first. That's what Furby's day looks like. 4-4, top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. And Hunter will strike out the batter for out number 2. Struck him out looking. That'll be the first strikeout for Hunter, the third of the game for the Royals, and with 2 outs and a runner at first, we come to Kyle Bloor. Here's the pitch to Bloor, and that one will be outside on the right-handed batter for ball 1. Ty Penner in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and a runner at first. The big number on the board, though, is 2 errors committed by the Royals. And this one will be a line drive into left field. Runner at first is going to hold up at second, and with 2 outs, the Royals have a hit. And we go to Ty Penner. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. It'll be interesting what they do with Penner here. Penner has knocked one over the fence in every game played here at the tournament. 330 down both the first and third base lines, 360 to the crease on both sides, 390 to center. Here's the pitch, and it'll be outside for a ball. Penner struck out his first at-bat and was walked his last 2. He did earn a run the second at-bat, and Benjamin's going to come out and check in with Hunter. The infield will come in for this visit. So Benjamin wanting to keep this one tight. He wants his boys to go undefeated through this tournament. That would set up just the Scarlets and the Royals tomorrow for the championship. Quick visit as Benjamin will jog back to the dugout. I'm sure Benjamin's instruction was to be careful and not serve one up for Penner because he's got the big bat. The throw to first. And they're going to call the balk. That's the first balk of the tournament. And Penner now, if he singles, this could earn 2 runs. Depends on where he puts it, though. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to be high. It's going to be right up over our heads, and it'll land in the walkway right to the right of us. Bounces up underneath the bleachers. 1-1 on the count. The Scarlets down in front of us. They grabbed the ball and handed it to a young man. That's what we love to see. Sportsmanship by the Scarlets. And the pitch to Penner on the 1-1 will get us ball 2. Torin Vasilnak in the on-deck circle. Atticus Bryan warming up for the Royals in the bullpen down the first base line. Here's the 2-1, and this one will be served up as a foul ball to get us even at 2. And it looks like Bryan is done. Warming up. Hunter now with the 2-2. And Penner is going to have this one foul. Looks like it's playable for the third baseman, and it is. That's the side. So 1 run earned for the Elks to tie it up at 4. They leave 2 on. We go to the bottom of the 6th where the Royals will try to get their runs in to get back ahead. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, tied at 4 between the Royals and the Elks. It is the bottom of the order, the 9-spot batter, number 24, Carson Klumpian, to lead off for the Royals. Tied at 4, Klumpian the shortstop. Raleigh Furby on the bump, and the first pitch of the inning is on its way. Fouled off for strike 1. And the sun in the horizon. From our view, it's about 2 feet off the horizon. This one's going to roll out, picked up by the second baseman. The throw to first is on target, and that's out number 1. So we'll swing to the top of the order as we go to Brooks Zimmer, the center fielder. So the leadoff man comes to the plate with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch, and it'll be across the chest of Zimmer for ball 1. Zimmer 6'7". Here's the pitch, and that one's across the chin for ball 2. Zimmer on the game. Reached off a ground out to the shortstop, his first at bat. Fly out to left and reached off of a shot to right field. Earned him a run his last at bat. The low pitch will get us 3-0 on the count. Jaden Kay in the on-deck circle. Be interesting to see who's going to be throwing tomorrow, and Zimmer thought he had the walk, but Seth Kitchen with the late strike call, so we go 3-1 now to the center fielder. Here's Furby. And Furby will send this one into center field. Tamalte's back there trying to get to it, and Tamalte will have the grab for out number 2. We go to Jaden Kay now for the Royals with 2 outs. Bottom of 6, tied at 4. This one's going to come down to it. The last game would be close, 6-5. With the Elks leading most of the game and the Royals rallying back in the 6th and 7th inning. The first pitch to the designated hitter will be a ball. Here's the pitch, and it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. For Kay, he'd be walked his first at-bat, popped out to the second baseman his second, and a huge triple with 2 RBIs. His last at-bat as we go to ball 2. He would be the last batter that Ryder would face back in the 4th inning. And the pitch slides by to get us to ball 3. Jarrett Linewan in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to be hit high into center field. Tamalte says, "I got it, boys," and he does, and that's the side. So 1-2-3 for the Royals. We go to the top of the 7th inning, tied at 4. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. We have a new man on the mound for the Royals as Atticus Bryan is now in on the bump for the Royals. So Connor Hunter 1 1/3 innings pitched. He'd strike out 1, allow 1 run off of 3 hits, 18 total pitches, 11 of which slid over the plate. 7 total batters faced. Tied at 4, top of 7. Elks trying to get the win over the Royals and force another game tomorrow. Here's the pitch or throw to second. It's the 5, 6, 7 batters scheduled on the inning for the Elks, with Torin Vasilnak, the third baseman, to lead off. So Atticus Bryan with a big task right out of the gate with Vasilnak. Here's the pitch, and it's over the plate for strike 1. We saw Atticus Bryan, I think, last night against the Scarlets. And this one will be sent foul for strike 2. Trying to see if I can track that down. I don't think maybe I... We didn't see him last night as Zimmer pitched through. I think he was warming up. That's what I remember from last night. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and we'll have ball 1 to the third baseman. Vasilnak with a fly out to left field in the second inning for the first out of the inning. He would homer in the fourth. That earned a run that got... This one's deep and high. Back is the left fielder, puts it in the glove, and that is out number 1. All of the Scarlet fans on their feet, as well as the Scarlet players, hoping that one would go, but no luck. So we go to Zach Gorick, the second baseman. Vasilnak close to his second homer on the game. That would have tipped the scale. So Gorick now waits for his first pitch from Bryan. And it'll slide over the plate for a strike, and it looks like the Royals have a pitcher warming up, and that's number 3, Tucker Smith. Tie game at 4, top of 7. Here's the pitch. And it'll be high. Evens us out at 1. For Gorick, he's 1 for 3. Struck out his last at-bat. Line drive into left field. His second at-bat, and he would be the second out of the inning in the second inning with a line drive to the shortstop. So 1-1 on the count to Gorick. Sunset is breathtaking with the fires. The sun just a golden orange. This one's down the third base line. Bobbled, picked up, the throw to first, and that's out number 2. Nice job by Dan Blanchard to recover and get the throw on target to Dawson Smith at first for out number 2. Now we go to Liam Leach. The sun tucking itself over the horizon to the northwest of us. Here's the pitch by Bryan. And Leach is going to have this one pop down the third base line. Blanchard says he's got it, but I think it's going to be out of play. And it will bounce just out of reach for strike 1. So 2 out, nobody on. Elks looking to see if they can get the game winner here. In the 7th inning. Royals will have an opportunity. Blanchard with the 0-1. And he'll hit this one. Shortstop can't get to it. It'll roll into left field, and with 2 outs, the Elks will have a runner at first. That brings up Skylar Braun with 2 outs and 1 on. Tucker Smith warming up in the pen for the Royals down the first base line. Benjamin keeping a tight rein on his pitchers here in the game to get the Royals by the Elks. Here's the pitch, and Braun will swing for strike 1. For Skylar Braun, reached off an error his last at bat on a ground out to the shortstop. That would be the second error of the game for the Royals. Walked his second at bat. He'd be the last batter that Bulkowski will see, and grounded out to first. And we'll have strike 2 to Braun, the check swing. Seth Kitchen, the plate umpire, saying he committed. So 0-2 on the count with 2 outs and a runner at first. Elks looking to get on the board here to make it hard for the Royals as we get ball 1 going into the bottom of the 7th. And it looks like Smith is done in the pen. Here's the 1-2. And that one will be fouled off. Keeps the batter alive. Looked like it came off the ankle of Braun. And that'll beef up Atticus Bryan's pitch count. Benjamin keeping all his guys under 30. And Braun will bounce this with the shortstop. Can't put a glove on it. It'll roll into left field, and that is runners at first and second now. Error on the board for the Royals, and that's 3. So now we go to the bottom of the order to Lucas Anchorman. Luke Anchorman, the shortstop. 3 errors on the board for the Royals. That might be what does them in. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Bryan checks the runner at second, and the left-handed pitch is on its way. This one's going to be smacked into center field. Not enough leg on it. Center fielder will put it in the glove, and that's the side. So the Royals hold off the Elks. They'll try to make the walk-off win here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field. Bottom of the 7th between the Elks and the Royals, tied at 4. Royals looking to see if they can get the walk-off win over the Elks for the second time on the tournament. They would get the walk-off win on Saturday in Game 3, 6-5 over the Elks. For the Royals, it's their 3-4-5 batters as they try to spit it out here in the bottom of the 7th. Jarrett Linewan to lead off the inning. 1 run gets a win for the Royals, and they move on to see the Scarlets in the championship game. Here's the pitch. And it will be ball 1. Raleigh Furby on the bump. For the Elks. And Linewan will watch that one go by for strike 1. Dawson Smith in the on-deck circle for the Royals. The number 2 batter on the inning. And this one will be cranked into center field. Tumulty's trying to get to it. He will, and that is out number 1. Tumulty has been solid in center field tonight. And we go to Dawson Smith. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch to Smith. And he'll foul it off for strike 1. The pitch. And Smith will bounce this one out to the shortstop. It's picked up on the bounce. The throw to first will be on target. And that's out number 2. So 2 outs now with nobody on, and we go to Dan Blanchard, the third baseman. Here's the pitch by Furby. And it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. We're looking at possible bonus baseball. And we'll have strike, nope. Kitchen says that one was outside, so we'll go even at 1. Furby came in the 4th inning, and he shut things down for the most part here. As we'll have strike 2 to the third baseman. So 1-2 on the count with 2 outs. Cole Miller stands in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. And this one will be fair. The third baseman will pick it up on the hop, the throw to first, and that's the side. So we'll go to bonus baseball, top of the 8th, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
Welcome back to the top of the 8th inning. We get bonus baseball here between the Elks and the Royals. Tied at 4. Atticus Bryant on the bump for the 2nd inning for the Royals, as the bullpen is being worked right now by the Royals. And it is the top of the order for the Elks, Wyatt Tumulty. Tied at 4 in the 8th inning. The Royals and the Lakers would go bonus. We'd go 9 innings against the Royals and the Lakers on Sunday night. Here's the pitch, and Tumulty's going to have this one into left field in the glove, and that's out number 1. So it takes us to Raleigh Furby, the pitcher. Furby, 4 plate appearances, a walk, a strikeout, and the rest are history. Here's the pitch, and it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. So pitcher versus pitcher duel. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. This one's into the gap down the right field line. It's in the glove of the right fielder, and that's out number 2. So we go to Kyle Bloor now. Brian wanting to get through the inning here with Bloor with 2 outs on the board. Tucker Smith in the pen for the Royals down the first base line. Here's the first pitch to Bloor. And it'll be low for a ball. The reason why Brian wants to get through Bloor is because Ty Penner stands in the on-deck circle for the Elks, and that, folks, is worrisome. Here's the pitch. Swung on for an even count at 1. So 1-1 on the count to Bloor. 2 outs, nobody on. And this one's fouled up in the air. Dawson Smith says he can get to it, but it's going to be in the pen. He tries to climb the fence, but it'll be out of his reach. And we'll have strike 2 on the foul ball. So 1-2 on the count. As Tucker Smith warms up. Here's the Brian pitch. Swung on. This will roll past the third baseman, and Bloor will get on with 2 outs. Takes us to Ty Penner, folks, the home run hitter for the Elks. We'll see what Benjamin calls here. Brian settles in, and the first pitch to Penner will be low for a ball. Penner's been walked twice today. Popped out down the third base line his last at bat and struck out his first. Here's the 1-0. And we'll get ball 2. Torin Vasilnak goes into the on-deck circle. 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the Brian pitch. And that one will be across the chest for ball 3. Looks like they possibly could be walking Penner here. He's put one over the fence in every game this weekend. And the throw to first. Here's the pitch. And Penner will have strike 1. He thought he was going to get the base, but Seth Kitchen with a strike call on 3-1. 2 outs, tied at 4. Top of the 8th inning. Bonus baseball here at Griffin Field. Here's the pitch. And that one will walk Penner to put runners at first and second with 2 outs. And we go to Vasilnak, who's put one over the fence tonight. His second at-bat was a 2-run homer. And Benjamin to come out, 28 pitches. So that will bring in Tucker Smith. So runners at first and second with 2 out. A pitching change on its way, and we'll step aside. Right after this, we'll have the fresh pitcher.
Hockey Wolf and the Cross Wolf is
baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
And Tucker Smith with the first pitch to Vasilnak. He's got one deep. It's deep. Can he put it over the fence? No, the center fielder is there. It's in the glove, and that's the side. Welcome back. That's a quick change. The side is retired, and we go to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 4. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at mpsn406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. mpsn.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 4. Elks and Royals. And we had a pitching change at the end of the top of the 8th, and it was one pitch, fly out to center. And Furby still on the bump for the Elks. Leading off is the catcher, Cole Miller. And Miller will foul the first one off for strike 1. So the Royals looking to see if they can get the walk-off here in the bottom of the 8th. They did it against the Elks on Sunday night, and then again against the Elks. On Saturday night it was the Elks. The Lakers would get the walk-off in the 9th inning. The Elks would fall to the Royals the first game between the two teams on Saturday with a walk-off. We have a 1-1 count. And we'll go to ball 2. Cade Torgerson in the on-deck circle, so it's the Miller, Torgerson, and Calicott on the inning. Here's the pitch. And this one will go right at the pitcher. He'll knock it down. Second baseman will race over and falls down. Makes a throw to first, but it will not be in time. And the Royals will have a runner on. And that will be the first error of the game scored. Nope, they're going to say it's a hit. Okay.
2, Kate Torgerson.
So we go to Cade Torgerson with no outs and a runner at first. Furby settling in. And Torgerson, the left-handed batter, ready for his first pitch. Thought he was going to bunt. He'll swing as the third baseman came down the line, but he'll swing for strike one. For Cade Torgerson, 0 for 3, a sac bunt down the third base line to start things off. A grounder to short and a fly out to center. Runner at first takes his lead. They'll throw over there right away as soon as he gets his lead. Here's the 0-1 by Furby. Bunt showing, and we'll have ball one. Chandler Collicott in the on-deck circle for the Royals. Miller takes his lead at first. Furby now with the pitch. And the bunt laid down the first base line. They'll throw to second to get the leadoff man, and the fielder's choice will get the runner on at first. So one down here in the bottom of the eighth. And we go to the second baseman, Chandler Collicott. Furby now with the pitch. It'll be low for a ball. For Collicott, he'd have a line drive to right field to get himself on at first at bat. Hit by a pitch is second in the fourth inning that earned him a run. He's going to hit this one down the line to the third baseman. The throw to second. They will not turn the double play. And they will. So we go to the top of the ninth off the double play. Tied at 4. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their one-third sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. On the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton as we are in the ninth inning on a 7-inning game, tied at 4. So the DH is going to shortstop now. And it sounds like possibly Tucker Smith will hit. We'll get those changes as we go. We know Tucker Smith is on. So Kay is over at shortstop. So that should mean that Klumpian is done. Here's the first pitch to Zach Gorick to lead the inning off, and it's a strike. Top of the ninth, tied at 4. And Smith wanting conversation with his catcher. Very brief. Sun has tipped over the horizon to the west of us, and we are under the lights the way baseball should be played. Here's the 0-1 by Smith. Swung on for strike 2. For Gorick, he's 1 for 4. Line drive to left field to get him on in the third inning, his second at bat. He's going to bang this one to the shortstop. It's picked up on the ground. The throw to first is on target, and that will be out number 1. So we go to Liam Leach, the left fielder. 1 out, nobody on. Leach to settle in, and the pitch by Smith, and this is going to be hit, fouled on the third base line, and everybody's trying to get to it, but it's going to be out of play for strike 1. So 0-1 on the count. Everybody getting back to their positions. Skylar Braun in the on-deck circle with 1 out and nobody on. Here's the Smith 0-1. And he'll float one in for strike 2. Leach with a line drive into left, his last at bat. That's the only time he's reached. He's going to reach for this one, and it's going to be shortstop picking it up on the fringe, and that will be out number 2. And we go to Skylar Braun, the catcher. So Braun settles in. And Smith with the pitch, and it will slide over the plate for strike 1. So Tucker Smith coming in to do his diligence here in the 9th inning. Here's the 0-1. And we'll have an even count at 1. The Royals fans thought that one was over the plate, but it was high. Seth Kitchen says 1-1 on the count and settles back in. Here's Smith with the stretch. And we'll have ball 2. Luke Ankerman in the on-deck circle for the Elks. And we'll have 3-1 now to the catcher. Smith with the stretch. And he'll pop this one up over the backstop and fills the count up at 3-2. So full count for Braun. He sets into the box very quickly. Here's the 3-2. He's going to reach for it. It's high into center field, and Zimmer will come up. He's looking for it. It'll bounce in front of Zimmer. He couldn't see it in the sky. And that'll put a runner on for the Elks at first. So we go to Luke Ankerman with 2 outs and a runner at first. Top of the 9th inning, tied at 4. Royals win, they move on. Elks win, they move on, but it makes a scenario for tomorrow. Mathematical equations always involved with these tournaments. We go 1-0 on the count to the shortstop. Here's the pitch. And it'll be foul back to even us out at 1. For Ankerman, hasn't been on. He's 0 for 4. Did have a sac bunt his third at bat. Here's the 1-1. And we'll go to ball 2. Here's the pitch. And this was going to be hit hard into left field. Left fielder's back. It's got some leg. And that one he won't be able to put in his glove. Runners around second to third on his way home, and the Elks take a 5-4 lead off of the double by Anchorman. And that was the time for him to step up and shine. And the Go Elks Go chant is alive. Here at Griffin Field. So we swing to the top of the order for the Elks to Wyatt Tumulty. So 2 outs and a runner at second. The Elks with a run here in the top of the ninth to take a 5-4 lead. For the Royals, it'll be the 9-1-2 batters. Here's the pitch. And we'll have a ball. Tumulty has reached off line drives today. Twice. Once off of an error. And the 5 times he's been at the plate. And we'll have ball 2 now. Raleigh Furby in the on-deck circle for the Elks. Here's the 2-0 to Tumulty. And he'll swing for strike 1. Tumulty has had a great game in center field for the Elks tonight. He has been solid with the glove. Here's the 2-1. Bunt showing, and it'll slide over the plate for strike 2. So we even the count at 2 on the bunt look with 2 outs and a runner at second. Here's the Smith pitch. And he'll float one in to fill the count up at 3-2. Full count with 2 outs. Elks fans getting on their feet. Here's the pitch. And the batter will be walked to put runners at first and second with 2 outs. And that's the first walk of the game for Smith. And Raleigh Furby steps to the plate with runners at first and second and 2 outs. First pitch will be low for a ball. Two and a half hours into the game. Bottom of the ninth. Elks get the lead 5-4 in the top of the ninth. Here's the pitch. And we'll have ball 2. The big number on the board to look at, though, folks, is the 3 errors that were given up by the Royals. Furby calls time. Runners at first and second go back to their bases. Kyle Bloor goes to the on-deck circle for the Elks. Bloor with the equalizer. His last at-bat. Here's the pitch to Furby. And we'll have ball 3. So Smith starting to slow down here in the ninth. Here's the pitch. And it'll slide over the plate to get Smith in. The count at 3-1. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Elks looking to pad their 1-run lead here in the top of the ninth. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to line drive. They're going to go ahead and bring the runner home from second. He's around the corner to third, and that scores a run for the Elks, and they take a 6-4 lead over the Royals. And looking for a pitch count on Smith. And Smith will be done, and we'll have a pitching change. So we'll step aside. Top of 9. Elks lead Royals 6-4. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 size indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 10 and see what they have for you.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN, Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome into the top of the 9th inning where the Elks have taken a 2-run lead over the Royals, 6-4, and Chandler Collicott is called to the bump for the Royals. So Tucker Smith done with 28 total pitches. Royals burning through pitchers, trying to keep ahead of the game going into tomorrow. Keeping everybody under that magic number of 30 pitches. Kyle Blower will be the first batter that Collicott will face as Tyler Frieders comes in to play second base for him. So Blower steps to the plate. Seth Kitchen will clean the plate off so he can see where the ball is coming over it. And with 2 outs, we come to Kyle Blower. Runners at first and second. And this one's going to be stroked into left field. Left fielder is going to come up, and it'll hop in front of him. Runner will come around and score, and the Elks add another run to take a 7-4 lead with runners at second and third now. And we go to Ty Penner. And I've lost track on my pitching as we've been through our 6th pitcher. Penner is going to hit this one hard into right. He's got some leg. It's got some distance. It'll bounce off the wall. That'll bring runners around from second and third. And the Elks build up the lead 9-4. over the Royals, and it's getting away here. And now with a runner at second and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit into left field. It'll hop in front of the left fielder. And the bases get loaded up for the Elks with 2 outs. And this is what we saw in the last game with the Scarlets. With 2 outs, they would put up 16 runs. And we go to Zach Gorick with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And we'll have strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on for strike 2. Oh for 2. 0-2 on the count. 9 runs on the board. 5 earned for the Elks. 4 runs for the Royals. 5 runs earned for the Elks here in the top of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch. It'll be high for a ball. Zach Gorick would lead the inning off for the Elks. So his second at-bat on the inning. Here's the pitch. And he'll foul it off to keep himself alive at 1-2. Runners at first and third for the Elks with 2 outs. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And we'll have a ball, even at 2. Thought about going, did Gorick. He's reached once today. Back in the 4th inning with a line drive to left field. With runners at first and third. Here's the 2-2. Swung on. This one is in left field. It'll hop. Runner from third will come home, and Ty Pennant will earn the 6th run of the game for the Royals, putting runners at first and second now with 2 outs. So 6 runs earned here in the top of the 9th inning. 10-4. Elks. Big hill to climb for the Royals in the bottom of the 9th. They've got to get out of this 2-out inning as runs have been earned since the 2 outs have been put up. And we'll have ball 1 to Liam Leach. Here's the 1-0, and it's outside. So 2-0 on the count to Leach. Collicott trying to get out of the inning. High pitch will get us ball 3. Scarlet's sitting down below me. They are rooting for the Elks. Here's the pitch. And we'll have a walk to load the bases. And that'll be the first walk by Calicott. So we go to the catcher, Skylar Braun, with 2 outs and loaded bases. Looking like we'll have 2 games tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's into the gap. It'll hop in front. Runners around from second and third. The throw will be made, but not in time. And the Elks add 2 more runs, making it 8 runs here in the 9th. And Vasilnak and Gorick will score. And we have the bottom of the order, Luke Ankerman. And the Royals letting this one get out of hand. Here's the pitch, and it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. Runners at first and second. The pitch low, and will be even at 1. Ankerman on the inning had a double with an RBI and a run. That's just here in the 9th inning. Here's the 1-1. Golf down the third base line, picked up by the third baseman. He'll tag the bag, and that will be the side. So the Royals get out of it, but not after 8 runs are earned. 2 are left on by the Elks, and it's going to be a big hill for the Royals to climb here in the bottom of the 9th. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at mpsn406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. mpsn.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, a tint of childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the 9th where the Royals have a tall hill to climb down 12-4. 8 runs earned in the top of the 9th inning to get the Elks the lead. Here's the pitch by Furby, and it'll be over the plate for strike 1. It's number 25, I apologize, as that switch was made a few innings ago. As a swing for strike 2, and it's Tyler Frieders. In for Klumpian. Here's the pitch, and Frieders will bounce this one out to the shortstop. It's a high hop over the shortstop. That puts a runner on the air for the Royals. And that'll be the first error of the game. No, they're going to score that as a hit. Okay. And that takes us to Brooks Zimmer. top of the order. One on. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. And we'll have ball one. We've seen rallies happen throughout the tournament. The Royals here have rallied against these Elks, but 8 runs is a long ways to go. Here's the pitch. And we'll have a strike. That one looked like a little bit low, but Seth Kitchen says, nope, that's over the plate. So it's 2-1. Scarlets have left the building, as Zimmer will swing for strike 2. They have seen enough. So 2-1 on the count. Here's the 2-2. Swung on. Zimmer's going to have this one. Line drive into center. Runners at first and second now. With no outs. And we go to Jaden Kay. No outs. Runners at first and second. And the Royals with the rally caps on now. Raleigh Furby on the bump. And the pitch will be low for a ball to Kay. Kay had a big triple back in the 5th inning. Earned 2 runs for the Royals. Here's the 1-0. And this one's going to roll up. That one came off of Kay's foot, and they're going to say foul for strike 1. Kay a little gimpy after that one. Asked for extra time. As we are 2 hours and 48 minutes into the game here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to be a line drive down the third base line. That'll bring runners around from first and second. Zimmer's around the corner at third on his way home, and the double by Kay will earn 2 runs for the Royals. Once again, Kay with a pair of RBIs. And that will call for a visit by the pitching coach for the Elks. I don't see the ball being handed over, so this is just a check-in. You know, folks, as we go in extra innings here, if you want to take a vacation, a trip, get away, get a hold of our friends over at Grand Slam Travel. Mark Richardson, a great guy over there. Make sure that he takes care of you. So all you have to do is just pack and go. He'll take care of a flight if you need flight accommodations, your hotels. He even has some suggestions on some good things to do on wherever you're going. You can find Grand Slam Travel on Facebook at Grand Slam Travel. Proud sponsors of Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. So we go to Jarrett Linewan, the left fielder, with a runner at second and no outs. 2 runs on board for the Royals, and the first pitch to Linewan will be over the plate for strike 1. Raleigh Furby on the bump. Here's the 0-1 by Furby. And it'll slide over the plate for strike 2. Linewan only reached off of a hit by pitch his first at-bat and a walk his second at-bat in the 3rd. Hit by pitch was in the 1st inning. Here's the 0-2. And he'll swing. This one's foul down the third base line. The haze seeming to jump in here as the evening winds down. So 0-2 on the count. Linewan settling in, looking for his first hit of the game with a runner at second. No outs. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to be high into right field, and Penner is back there. It's in the glove. Runner at second is going to go ahead and go on the tag to third. And that's one out on the board here in the bottom of the ninth. Now we go to Dawson Smith, the first baseman. One out, runner at third. 2 runs scored. And Smith will bounce this one out to the second baseman. He'll pick it up on the hop. The throw to first will be made, and the runner from third will come across. And the Royals will earn another run to make it 12-7 Elks with 2 outs. We go to Dan Blanchard now, the third baseman. And Blanchard will hit this one past the shortstop, will turn and throw. The throw is on schedule, and that's the game. The Elks will get the win over the Royals. 12-7 in 9 innings, 12 runs off of 18 hits. No errors, and 13 left on board. For the Royals, it would be 7 runs off of 11 hits, 3 big errors that earned run, and 7 left on. So the Royals have their first loss of the tournament. They turn the tables and even it up against the Lethbridge Elks here with the game. So the Elks will play the Scarlets at 4, and the winner of that game will have the Royals at 7. So we'll have 2 games of baseball tomorrow, folks. First game is at 4, Elks and Scarlets. It's the Royals facing that one. So the Elks get the big win here over the Royals in 9 innings. We're going to go ahead and let you go. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the Missoula Prep Sports Network at 4 o'clock.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well,